Hello and welcome to today's lesson on muscles that move the foot. So your objectives for the day are to identify the major muscles associated with moving the foot, and then to identify muscles as prime movers, synergists, or antagonists regarding foot movements. So to start out, we have our plantar flexors, so muscles that allow you to point your toes. First one is your gastrocnemius. This is your very large muscle in your calf. The one that, when people have large calves, this is typically the one that's very big. So it originates on the medial and lateral condyles of the femur, inserts at the calcaneus via your Achilles tendon, functions to plantar flex or point your toes. Your soleus is deeper than your gastrocnemius, originates at the head of the fibula and the posterior tibia, inserts at the calcaneus, like gastrocnemius, functions in plantar flexion of the toes. And your last plantar flexor is a flexor digitorum longus. Originates on the posterior side of the tibia, inserts on at the distal phalanges, and functions to again flex your toes. They look like this. So this is your gastrocnemius and your soleus. And so the soleus again is deeper than your gastrocnemius, so it's underneath here. Your gastrocnemius is on the outside, so this is the one that when people have large calves, this is the one you see. They both insert at the calcaneus via the Achilles tendon, and they function when they contract. They're going to point your toes down, allow you to stand on your tiptoes essentially. Here is your flexor digitorum longus, which originates on the side of your tibia and runs down till it gets to your toes. So when it contracts, it's going to pull your toes downward, allowing you to again stand on your toes, or plantar flex your foot. If we talk about dorsiflexion, this is extending the toes and dorsiflexing the foot, so pulling your toes towards your shin. The two primary muscles for that are your tibialis anterior and your extensor digitorum longus, which we're going to look at. Muscles that invert your foot. The muscle that inverts your foot is your tibialis posterior. So again, this is when you roll your ankle. So your tibialis posterior allows you to stick your foot out and you can roll it kind of on your own without hurting it. But that's your tibialis posterior. And then to evert your foot, to roll the sole of your foot outward, is your fibularis longus, also known as the peroneus longus. So looking at these guys, your tibialis anterior goes this way. So this is the anterior side of the person. This is the front of their leg. The tibialis anterior is here. It's going to pull your toes up towards your shin. Your extensor digitorum longus is going to roll your ankle outwards, along with your peroneus longus is going to roll your ankle outwards, or your fibularis longus is this one as well. And so these are muscles that move your foot and allow you to dorsiflex. So real quick review, which two muscles function to plantar flex the foot? Which muscle acts as an antagonist to the gastrocnemius? And which muscle helps prevent rolling your ankle? So which one prevents you from inverting your foot? Answer those questions and I will see you next time.